There you go. There you go. Best one of the day.
Yeah.
That sounded good. Well, that sounded great.
You're watching my swing evolution. Hey guys, Happy New Year. Look what I got here. So we got to bust this box open. I'm pretty sure I know what it is. Hey guys, I got new copies of Jack Dagger, A Lynx Tale, 5 stars on Amazon. Really great reviews. You should go check them out. I'm going to read this little passage to you that my friend absolutely loved. Jack worked his way through the bag one club at a time. He was always seeking a feeling. It was a specific vibration that made his soul come to life, like a perfect note on a Stradivarius violin. The ball would make the club and shaft ring in a way that caused every cell in Jack's body to reverberate with pleasure. Folks would sit in awe watching Jack hit golf balls. His compression got a lot of attention, especially at public driving ranges, because it was so distinct from the concussive clunking sound that created the general ambiance. So that's a passage that my buddy really enjoys, and oh my gosh, it's been such an amazing year. You know, guys, at the beginning of the year I was really searching, and in January of 2022 I decided to swing over the top, and it absolutely changed my life. I switched my swing right there, and it was a feeling of having my swing centers more stacked that allowed me to keep more pressure on the club and to be able to compress it better. And so that's what this year's been all about. And it's really changed the way I look at the game. So much so that this summer I started to really work on my short game and make an effort to become the best that I could be at my current age. And then that led to me writing a book. I was inspired, and it gave me a vision that is now forever going to be in the golf world in print. And I want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart for being a part of this. And this is a journey that we all undertake, the journey of great golf. Golf is unique because it gives us a glimpse at ourselves that nothing else in the world really offers us. So we're very blessed to be able to play the game. You know, I'm also blessed that I got engaged to America this year. I mean, she's the most amazing person I've ever met, and what a wonderful influence on me and my life. So at any rate, what we're going to do today is we're going to take a look at my golf swing, and I'm going to be talking about trying to feel like I'm maxing out my over-the-top move. Now, because I'm not very tall and because I swing flat, I'm trying to go over as far as I can, and it doesn't really look like it very much. Now, if I was in a poor position at the top and then went like that, I think you would see it a lot easier. But the point that I'm making is, you know, by taking it inside the way I do, I can only go over so far because my body is rotating and my hands can't get away from me. There's an end range to the motion. And what I found is it gives me a nice little fade, like a power fade. You know, I think that's what Litsky did, you know. So this is really fun. I hope you like this video. I hit some of the longest drives, a couple of the longest drives I've ever hit at Brookside in the rain. So that was an absolute shocker. And then that's led to me working through my legs more. And I've actually shot more videos that'll be coming out in 2023 where I'm working on the Sneed squat. So very interesting stuff. So guys, don't forget, go to MSE TV if you want all my latest on the over-the-top miracle swing. And the next MSE Intensive is January 21st and 22nd. And I am teaching in Florida, February 1st, 2nd, and 3rd at the Big 3 Golf School with the Sestone Golf Academy and George Knudsen's son, Paul Knudsen. So guys, I hope you have a blessed and wonderful Happy New Year. And now let's get into today's golf driving video. All right, guys, we're going to take a look at me working on maxing out my over-the-top miracle swing here. And it's a pretty good feeling. So the idea is if I max it out, then there's no kind of slack. That's a big thing that I've learned during the course of my swing evolution. So by being able to max out how far I go over, I find where the center of the club face is. So I want to go back here real quick and just show you this little rehearsal that I'm doing. I do 2 practice swings here. So I'm taking it inside and over. Can you see that? Inside and over. That keeps the club in front of me. And now my buddy Stu blows smoke all in the camera, and here's a nice drive. Set me up well on a par 5. So this next hole is the 9th hole here, and this is at the Rose Bowl. So there's out of bounds to the right. That's where the Rose Bowl is. So I'm going to aim this ball up the left and try and cut it back into the fairway. And I do a pretty good job of it. It was a very nice drive.
There you go. Best one of the day.
Yeah.
So now the rain starts coming down, and again I do 2 over-the-top practice swings just to get that feeling. You know, where is the edge of it?
Sounded good.
So I talk about good golfers having a governor so that there's no kind of in between. But here, by taking it over, I feel like I can kind of control the variables a little bit.
Sounded good.
This is an interesting rear view again. I feel like I'm really inside there.
Well, that sounded great.
Now this was the longest ball that I hit this day. This was an absolute surprise. Normally on this hole, if I hit a solid drive, I'll have a 7 or an 8 iron in. My best drive ever, I had a 9 iron in. And on this day, I had a pitching wedge in, and the pin was in the back. So that's even another potential 20 yards. So I want to take a look at this real quick. My feet aren't too wide, but remember I said that I'm starting to turn my toes out a little bit more. That helps me to work into my right leg better, and I'm naturally turned out. Now here I pressure down and go over my shoulder, and I've got the Sneed squat here. Okay, we'll see that I get a little more of a spread than I normally have. And this has led to the work that I'm doing now. I'm really trying to get into this leg work better. Got nice right arm bend going into the hit, transferring my weight. And that's a pretty nice classic swing in my book. You know, the heel comes up slightly, boom, down over the top. Now here's the 9th hole, and I'm aiming out to the right. Hit a nice little drive there. Sorry, the video is skipping a little bit, so it's better when I slow it down. But I'm swinging freely here. That's what feels so great. Got the left heel up, looking like a classic swinger. And then I go over and make a solid connection. So that's it, guys. This has been the best year ever. This year I had the over-the-top miracle swing, and I had the honor of being able to write a book called Jack Dagger, A Lynx Tale, that has been #1 in 3 categories on Amazon. So I've been blessed this year. I hope you have been too. Switch your swing. Try the over-the-top miracle swing, guys. I hope you have a happy new year, and I hope you hit them long and hit them straight.
Are you ready to experience your very own miracle? Christo Garcia, the man who swung as Ben Hogan on the Golf Channel special Hogan has created the most controversial and effective golf training program in history.
The old PGA pros, they had this much simpler kind of wisdom. That's what I'm talking about, my friend.
What made the most sense was learning how to put leverage on the shaft.
It's a miracle.
That's the OTT.
Do you have a burning desire to get better at golf?
Like that.
Are you frustrated by overcomplicated modern golf instruction? Well, your prayers have been answered.
OTT! Now's your chance to learn the over-the-top miracle swing. Only at myswingevolution.com.